Not that the mainstream media spent much, if any, time talking about it, but Senate Democrats on Monday blocked passage of a pro-life bill that would have effectively banned most elective abortions after the 20th week of a pregnancy. According to The Hill, the legislation needed 60 votes to overcome a Democrat filibuster and proceed to a final vote, but only managed to garner a tally of 51 to 46. This, after passage in the House in October of 2017 by a margin of 237 to 189. Two Republican senators, Alaska Senator Lisa Murkowski and Maine Senator Susan Collins, joined Democrats in voting against the bill. 3 Democrats, Indiana Senator Joe Donnelly, Pennsylvania Senator Bob Casey and West Virginia Senator Joe Manchin joined with the GOP in voting for the bill. But while the liberal media glossed over the blockage by Democrats of a major pro-life bill, President Donald Trump was paying attention, and he made clear in a White House statement that he was disappointed in the result. "We must defend those who cannot defend themselves," he said. "That's a message that dwarfs just about anything else a president can say." In his statement, Trump elaborated. "Recently, when I addressed the 45th Annual March for Life, I called on the Senate to pass the Pain-Capable Unborn Child Protection Act, important legislation that would protect our most vulnerable," he said. "It is disappointing that despite support from a bipartisan majority of U.S. senators, this bill was blocked from further consideration. Scientific studies have demonstrated that babies in the womb feel pain at 20 weeks, the statement continued. The vote by the Senate rejects scientific fact and puts the United States out of the mainstream in the family of nations, in which only 7 out of 198 nations, including China and North Korea, allow elective abortions after 20 weeks of pregnancy. We must defend those who cannot defend themselves," he declared. "I urge the Senate to reconsider its decision and pass legislation that will celebrate, cherish, and protect life." According to LifeSite News, Trump was joined in his disappointment at the vote result by Vice President Mike Pence, who took to Twitter to release a statement of his own. "I am disappointed that tonight, 46 senators voted against a motion that would have respected the majority of Americans' convictions, including those of President Trump, by refusing to advance a bill that would restrict abortions on babies when they are capable of feeling pain," Pence stated. The vice president proceeded to praise Trump as a true pro-life advocate who had energized the growing pro-life movement at the recent March for Life. "The pro-life message is winning, and President Trump and I will never cease in our commitment to defending and protecting the most vulnerable among us," Pence added. "We will continue standing up for the sanctity of life." According to The Hill, the stalled legislation would have banned most abortions after 20 weeks of pregnancy, and would have carried penalties of fines and a prison term of up to 5 years for anyone who performed an abortion after 20 weeks, though the mother receiving the procedure would not be penalized. It is worth noting that roughly 20 states already have a similar law on their own books, based on research that shows that not only do unborn babies feel pain after 20 weeks, but advancements in modern medicine have greatly increased the odds of survival without major issues for a premature baby born after 22 weeks. Please share this on Facebook and Twitter so everyone can see what President Trump and Vice President Pence had to say after Senate Democrats blocked passage of a pro-life measure.